family. Welcome to the T3 show. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, we want to talk about something very crucial that you and I do sometimes that might come out not to be true. What am I talking about? Assumptions. We are talking about assumptions, and then say when me wa clicking on the T3 show na oba share in that programming, and then pese kasafa assumptions se ususu biribi ebetimi aye no correct with me so enye no correct. Assumptions, to my knowledge, are things that are accepted to be true or are certain times not true, like without proof. So it happens, but you don't have any proof. So why would you have to assume or have assumption about something? Assumption is very, very crucial, and it's really destroying relationship, friendships, work, like in our day-to-day life. Like, example, you are actually waiting to hear something from someone, and then the person doesn't get back to you. So it's the mind. You were sitting down and you start assuming, oh, probably this is the reason why he's not getting back to me. Probably this is the reason why she's not getting back to me. But maybe what you are assuming might not be the correct thing. Maybe the person is probably stuck somewhere at that very moment, or maybe something serious even might have happened to the person, and you are there assuming, having so many assumptions. And then if you do act based on what you are assuming and it's not true, it turns out to be very, very dangerous and very painful. Today, assumptions is ruining relationships, ruining marriages, even to be marriages and to be relationships, friendships. So I will not speak much because I know that you are watching me and you are like, oh, I do this a lot. But I'm here to tell you that it's better you always ask questions instead of assuming that this and this and that. Why don't you go ahead to ask question? Ask question. Ask the person a question. What happened? Why didn't you get back to me? Tell me what happened with you. Oh, your husband was late from work and you are assuming he went somewhere? No. Communication is everything. Communication is everything. So let me tell you something. There is a beautiful quote here that I love to share with you. It says that your assumption and the truth, your assumption, so this is assumption and this is the truth, dines at totally separate tables. So the assumption and the truth, they dine on a totally different or separate table. This is the table of assumption. This is the table of truth. So don't you make that mistake. Don't make that mistake of thinking that this person is hasn't come home, or this person promised to do this for me and he is not getting back to me, I'm not getting the right feedback because of that and that and that. Ask questions. It will be best if you ask questions. When you ask questions, you will definitely end up getting the correct answer, and that correct answer will help you. So don't make assumptions. One, find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate, like as I was saying, with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. Assumptions brings a lot of drama. Lots of drama. Acting up unnecessarily. Just drama, because you're assuming and probably you'll be far from the truth. You are actually far from the truth because of your assumption. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. With just these simple steps, if you communicate, one, when you ask questions in life, this can solve so many this can bring so many peace. It can bring peace in your life. It will make you yourself feel positive. A negative mind, remember, will never give you a positive life. When you are fond of like having or always assuming negatively, remember, a negative mind will never give you a positive life. No. Your life will be full of negativity. Your life will be full of, oh, and I actually wanted this, and it wouldn't. All the time you'll be left behind. It's mini animal motion. My English na what I'm trying to say is that men susu bribi ho. Adentina instead say wo susu mo and I say wo dream say and kai to say and I say nipa ne ye say no. Why don't you just ask question? Find the courage and ask question. Bisani panel, so that you don't get misunderstood, or you don't get any misunderstanding, or you don't make the wrong assumption. Because if you assume wrongly, it's definitely going to spoil a lot of things. If you assume wrongly, you are going to spoil a lot of things. Well, there is this saying also, the problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. That is the problem. If you do make a lot of assumptions, you believe it's the truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally. Then we react by sending emotional poison and poisoning our words. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. For nothing. So instead of creating that whole drama and all those things, why don't make assumption, find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can, avoiding misunderstanding, sadness, and drama. With just one agreement, you can completely transform someone's life. When you agree, it says we agree to disagree. So find that courage. And let me tell you today, I used to assume negatively sometimes. But now I tell myself that no, A negative mind can never produce a positive life. You need to have a positive mindset. Always think positively. Even if it's not going your way, think positive. And at the end of the day, you will come out with positive results. I'll leave you here today, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. Bye-bye.